Welcome back to Cooking with Candace. If you're new here, hi! Today we are making not one, not two, but 3 incredible homemade ice cream flavors. We're going classic with a fresh, vibrant strawberry, getting a little earthy with a rich matcha, and keeping it elegant with a soothing floral lavender. Whether you have a major sweet tooth or just love experimenting in the kitchen, these recipes are going to blow you away. So grab your ice cream maker and let's get churning. And before we start, I just wanted to mention I'm going to be using my Ninja Creamy for all these recipes today. Okay, so the first ice cream we're gonna start with is the strawberry ice cream. So for that, you'll need 2 1/4 cups fresh strawberries. We're gonna cut these into quarters and trim off the top, obviously. 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoon light corn syrup, 1 1/2 teaspoon lemon juice, and 1 1/2 cups of heavy cream. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is cut up all our strawberries. So I'm just gonna take the stem off. And by the way, we did wash and dry these, and then cut it into 4ths. And then we'll keep on cutting until we have 2 1/4 cups. Okay, so now that we have our strawberries cut up, we added them to this large bowl. We're gonna add our light corn syrup. So we need 1 1/2 teaspoons. And this helps make the ice cream creamier. And then we need 1 1/2 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I'm gonna squeeze the lemon just a little bit. And then we need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. So I'm gonna put that in there. Now we have a fork and we're gonna mash the strawberries. But I might need a bigger fork, I think. So we'll just keep mashing until they're all mashed. And then once they're mashed, we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. Make sure it's all mixed well together after we mash everything. All right, now that we've mashed our strawberries, we are going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Okay, so now that our strawberries are done sitting, we're going to add our 1 1/2 cups of heavy cream to the strawberries. And we're going to mix it well. It's a beautiful color. Okay, and then we have our deluxe pints from Ninja. We're gonna fill it to the max fill line, and then we are going to freeze it for 24 hours. Okay, now we're gonna cover it and freeze it. Perfect. Okay, so now that we're done with the strawberry ice cream base, we're moving on to the matcha ice cream base. So you'll need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt, 5 tablespoons of matcha. We're using culinary grade matcha. And then you need 3 cups of a milk mixture. So for that milk mixture, we're using 3/4 cup heavy cream and 2 1/4 cup whole milk. All right, and now we're over at the stovetop. We have a medium saucepan, and we combined our heavy cream with our whole milk for our 3 cup milk mixture. So we're gonna pour this in the saucepan, and we're gonna turn on the heat to medium-low. You don't want this to boil, so it needs to be low. Okay, and then we're also going to add our sugar and our salt, and we're gonna whisk it together. And we're basically heating this until the sugar dissolves. I also just wanted to reiterate to never let it boil, and if you start seeing little bubbles at the sides, to take it off the heat immediately. All right, so now that the sugar's been dissolved and we have our warm milk mixture, we're gonna turn it off and take it off the heat. Okay, so now it is time to make our matcha paste. So we have a medium bowl, we have our matcha. We're gonna pour the matcha into this bowl, and then we are going to slowly add the milk mixture into this to make a paste. But you have to do it slow and constantly press it down so that there's no lump. So we're gonna start with 3 to 4 tablespoons. Just add that in there. And then we're gonna start slowly making our paste. So we're just gonna rub it. You need to keep going like this to incorporate all the matcha. And so it's not lumpy. So it's a bit tedious, but you need to do this part. You just want a smooth paste. Okay, and the reason we do this is because matcha is a fine powder that will float and it never dissolves if you add it to a large volume of liquid at once. So to prevent the lumps, we must first make a paste with the powder, starting with only a small amount of liquid. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit more milk. So you just keep adding small amounts until it's smooth. See how it's floating to the top? That's why we do this. All right, and as you can see, we're doing a really good job of getting the lumps out. So we're just gonna add a little bit more milk and we're just gonna continue to mix until every lump is out. Okay, so now that we've made our matcha smooth, we're gonna pour it into our milk. We have to scrape this bowl. So we will do that. And then we're gonna whisk this together. Okay, so now we're almost done. We're gonna pour this through the sieve just to make sure to get all the matcha lumps out. As you can see, there's a few. So to make sure our ice cream is extra creamy. Now we're gonna pour this in our deluxe pint to the max fill again. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna freeze this for 24 hours. All right, and now we're finally on our last ice cream, our low sugar lavender. So you'll need 1 cup of whole milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of dried lavender. Make sure that it's culinary grade. 2 tablespoons of honey, 6 tablespoons of monk fruit sugar, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. All right, now we're over at the stove top. We have our medium saucepan and we have our whole milk and our heavy cream. I combined it in this so I can easily pour it. We're gonna pour it in here. And we're gonna turn the stove on to medium. And then we're just gonna wait for some steam to come up. Let the milk mixture heat up. So now that steam is coming off, we're going to add our lavender buds, dried lavender. And we're gonna mix it in. And then we're gonna turn the heat on low and let it steep for 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes of steeping. I am gonna add some food coloring so that it's a pretty purple color. So I have red and blue, obviously, make purple. So we'll start with 1 drop each and then we'll see. And this is optional, obviously. Alrighty, down on the stovetop. Okay, so now we're gonna run the lavender milk mixture over a fine mesh sieve into a medium bowl. Beautiful. And now we are going to add the salt first, our honey, we'll just add a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to add our monk fruit sweetener. Whisk to combine everything. Okay, and now we're again going to pour into our deluxe pint to the max fill line. And we're done. Okay, so now I'm gonna freeze this for 24 hours and I'll see you tomorrow while we finish our ice cream making. Hi again, it's been 24 hours, so we're ready to put our ice cream into the creamy. And so I have my strawberry first. That's the first one we're gonna start with. So I'm gonna set it in here. Put the cap on. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay. So now I'm gonna put it in here. Turn it on, that would be helpful. Okay, I have full, since it's all the way filled to the top. And I have ice cream selected, and so I'm just gonna start. There we go. It's almost done. Okay, so it just got done. So I'm gonna open it. And if you want to make it like a creamier texture, you can add some like 2 tablespoons of cream or whole milk and then hit respin and it will be like even creamier. Look how creamy and delicious this strawberry ice cream is. I think it's perfect. Perfect. And now we're going to do the same process with the matcha ice cream and the lavender ice cream. And there we have it, 3 absolutely gorgeous homemade ice creams. The strawberry is perfectly sweet and tart, the matcha has that beautiful earthy richness, and the lavender is just so delicate and refreshing. Perfect for summer. Honestly, I can't even pick a favorite. They are all so good, but I want to know what you guys think. If you could only have 1 scoop right now, strawberry, matcha, or lavender, which one are you choosing? Let me know in the comments. All the ingredients and measurements are listed in the description box below. If you enjoyed hanging out in the kitchen with me today, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future recipes. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!